5 tips to help you get better at Marvel Rivals. And not only better, 90% better. And in case anyone thinking I'm just pulling this stat out my ass, literally, I play competitive and it literally tells you what's your ranking out of everybody play the goddamn game. And most people don't play rank in this game. So that can kind of tell you how good certain people are in the game. And yeah, this right here, these tips I'm gonna tell you, put you above 90% of the player base in this game, okay? So, most of you guys are new to playing a game like this. If you don't play Overwatch or other games like hero games like Battleborn and all that type of stuff, other games, then you probably don't understand the mechanics of this game, the logic behind this game when it comes to how you should be playing with certain characters and stuff. You probably don't know a lot, right? So, I'm here to help you out. First thing, understand your role on the team, okay? There's too many games I get into in a match, and people love picking a duelist and don't know how to play a duelist. People love picking a healer, don't know how to play as a healer, etc., etc. What I mean by understand your role on the team, understanding your role meaning as in duelist, vanguard, and strategists in this game that have certain roles in the game that you have to do for your team in order for your team to prosper. If you're not doing your role, you can end up throwing the whole game for your team. You may be looking at your duelist and like, man, my duelist not getting a lot of kills. Not understanding that the reason why the duelist not getting a lot of kills is because you're not doing your role. Or same thing with the Vanguard. The Vanguard not helping us push forward. Well, the Vanguard probably not able to push forward because you know, you're not doing your job. You know what I'm saying? So there's certain things in this game you have to do with your role as a character to help your team out. So the role for a duelist, your job, and remember these roles I'm finna say right now, the main thing, they kind of interchangeable when it comes to playing in high tier comp rank matches, so you gotta be flexible when to adapt with that. But I digress. These are for like basic beginning information for anyone to get good at the game, and then they can learn along the way as they start playing more sweaty and try hard at the game. So duelist, the main job of a duelist in this game is to take out the nuisance on the enemy team. The nuisance on the enemy team, the annoying people on the enemy team, is the healers and the other duelists. If you're playing as a duelist on the team, whether you're Spider-Man or Wolverine, whatever it may be, right? Wolverine not a good example because Wolverine, his job is different than other people. But if you're playing as a duelist on the team, your job is to take out the enemy team healer, because the only reason the enemy team is surviving is because the healers are healing them. If you take out the healers, now your team can push forward and wipe their team because your healers are still alive to heal y'all while they don't have any healers, meaning they just gonna die as y'all slowly whittle their health down. Also, as a duelist, your job is to take out the annoying duelists on the other enemy team, because the enemy team will have duelists that's camping and trying to do the exact same thing that you're trying to do, which is take out your healers. So they may have a Punisher camped up for turret. Your job is to flank behind that Punisher and kill him so your team don't get wiped out by a Punisher turret. If they got a Moon Knight, your job is to get to Moon Knight and kill him. Or if they're an Iron Man, your job is to kill the Iron Man in the sky. Your job is to take out the annoying duelists on the enemy team so your team can push forward and prosper, and that your healers are safe on the team. If you're a Vanguard, your whole purpose as a Vanguard character is to make space. Your job is to help the team push forward, okay? That's why you got Doctor Strange. He's able to walk forward with a shield in his hand. That's why you have freaking Magneto that can put a bubble on somebody, the duelist on the team, put a bubble around them so they can attack and do damage without worrying about dying. Or he walk forward for shield and make room for the team, space for the team, crowd controlling, you know. And that's why you got a group that can put up walls that can push the enemy team back, stop them from pushing, stopping thresholds that they can take, so that the team can control the area. And that's why you got people like Penny that can put out a spider minefield on the ground that does a circle radius to control that area of wherever she put the mine at, so y'all can push forward and hold that lane down. So as a Vanguard, your purpose is to help your team push forward with crowd controlling, making space, and laning. And as a healer, as the strategist on the team, your job is to make sure you stay in the back lines. and heal your team. You are the one that's there to help heal the tank and the duelist so they can keep doing their job to protect you. Now, I say all of this, right? I say all of this. No role in this game can succeed without someone else's help, okay? What I mean by that, a duelist cannot do his role well if the healer on the team is not healing him and the vanguard on the team is not grabbing aggro for them to flank behind and take out the enemy team backline. So the duelist can't do his job well if the vanguard and the strategist not doing their job well. The vanguard can't do his job well in making space for the team to push forward if the healers are not healing him for him to stay alive to make that space, and the duelist ain't taking out the annoying duelist that's dealing damage to the tanks in the back line. So the vanguard can't do his job well unless the duelist and strategist is doing their job well. The strategists, their job's to heal the team, but they can't heal the team if the duelists keep getting in the back line, killing them, and the vanguard keep rushing them and killing them because the enemy team healers are keep healing the vanguard so they can't die. So the strategist gotta rely off of the duelist on protecting them from people that's trying to flank, and they gotta rely off the vanguard protecting them during the whole match because that's the vanguard job, to protect the strategist. If any of these roles aren't doing their role in the match, then the whole match can go haywire. So if you ever one of those people that's complaining about, I'm not getting heals, what's going on? And then your strategist getting beat up by an Iron Fist in the background, and you're the duelist and you ain't killing this Iron Fist from flanking, or you're the vanguard and you're not protecting the healer from this Iron Fist, then guess what? You can't complain about the healer not healing you because you're not doing your role to protect the healer. And the same thing goes for the duelist. The duelist can't handle the enemy team and kill a lot if the healers are not healing the duelist. The duelist can't kill if they're getting shot at and you're not healing him. And then if you ever got in a situation where you wondering why your team not pushing forward and capturing the point, reason being because your vanguard is scared to push forward and do his job. So make sure you know what role you are on the team and you play your role accordingly. If you're not doing your role, you ruin the trifecta, the tribune balance of what the team's supposed to be. So that's the first tip for any new players. Tip 2, play with every character in the game. Okay, I can't stress this enough. One shoe does not fit all. Okay, so every gamer play style is different. Everybody's minds work different. Everybody's reflex speed is different. Everybody's space of awareness is different while playing video games. So it is best to play with every character in the game. Just go in the practice range, pick up a character, and just play around for a bit. Read their description and stuff, and see if it feels good to you. See if you like their kit and what they known for what they do. And I promise you, there's a character in this game for everybody's play style as a gamer. You just gotta find it. So don't be afraid to pick up a character that you never touched before just because a tier list says something. Because at the end of the day, if you master a character, any character in this game is strong. Now, are there certain characters that's better than others? Yes, that's the point of tier list. But if you're good at the game for certain character and you understand the P's and Q's and how a team supposed to work in this game with team comps and stuff and counter picks and stuff in this game, a tier list goes down. A tier list goes basically to shit, basically, because you can have the strongest character in the game, but if you're not using them right, or you don't have the right team comp, or they pick a counter pick, then that character not high on the tier list anymore, and that's just facts. Okay, so play at the character roster, figure out who you feel good with, and master that role. Me, I'm finna let you guys know, and don't do the whole thing. Well, this is my favorite character. It doesn't matter if it's your favorite character. Spider-Man, my favorite character. I was good enough to learn how to main him, but you know, I had to study up on him. I didn't just come out the gates good with Spider-Man, okay? So you gotta make sure that you're not just being biased because you love a favorite character of yours, because that favorite character kit, they probably didn't do it to your liking as a gamer, and there's probably someone else that you like in the game that you are good at. And just because you want to be something don't mean you good at that. Me, I'm a duelist. I'm good at killing people, okay? But I'm good as a duelist, but I'm not good as a vanguard. I know other people that's better at me at being a vanguard, and I know other people that's better than me at being a strategist when it comes to healing. I'm great at a duelist. I can drop 54 to 60 kills in a game if I get the right team on me. If I get the right healer and stuff, I can drop like 60 kills in a game, right? While my friend, he masters in strategies. Shout out to Itachi. He's a master at strategies. That man can get 20k heals every match easily. He keep me alive. He protects me. Okay? I can never take his role. I can never do as great healing as Itachi. If I can, it'll take me a lot of time. But he's just good at that role because that's his gameplay style. While Itachi would never be able to get as many kills as me when it comes to being a duelist. So you need to find what role you're good at for your playstyle and master it for the team. Okay? You don't need to be the person on the team that's getting the most kills. If you're not good at getting kills, leave that to someone else and do something else that benefits the team for y'all to win. Your stubbornness gonna ruin the team. I'm a console, by the way, if anybody wondering, okay? Tip number 3. Have 2 roles of every character. Now, I just said, yeah, master a role. I'm a duelist. But even though I'm a duelist in this game, I still have 2 healers that I mastered in the game, and I have 2 vanguards I mastered in the game. So in case I ever get in a match where people instant locking on certain characters, and we got too many duelists on the team, I can migrate into a vanguard or a strategist on the team and still help the team win and still do good and get our W for the match, right? You want 2 characters in every category, so in case someone ever picked your character as a duelist, you can go to your second main, and if they ever pick 2 duelists, now you know the team got enough duelists on the team, so you need to go pick a vanguard strategist. So it's good to have 2 main characters in every goddamn role in this game, so you're never struggling to pick a character when you go into a match to help pick what the team needs. But not only that, if I'm playing with Spider-Man and the enemy team got like a Namor, it's a huge counter to Spider-Man because the octopi don't get killed. They auto-tracking me while I'm swinging, and my team not destroying them quick enough. Spider-Man can get killed. Namor is a good counter pick, right? Or if they got an Iron Man and my main is freaking Iron Fist, I'm kind of at a disadvantage a little bit because he can just pick my team off before I get up there and fight him, right? So it'd probably be better for me to change to my second main. To fight an Iron Man, it'd be better for me to change to like freaking Hela. Hela's a ranged character. That helped me be able to kill Iron Man easily for my team, so Iron Man not being a disruption to my team comp. That's why you want to have 2 characters that fit 2 different roles, so that you can always be, if they ever got a character that counterpicks your character, you can adapt, be flexible, and choose a different character that fits the scenario better. Penny is good at defending control points, but Penny is horrible at pushing payloads as a vanguard. So you will want to pick a better vanguard like Doctor Strange or something that's or group that's good at pushing a payload than Penny. So you want to have 2 mains in every category. Tip number 4, and I don't know how much to stress this enough. Tip number 4, study your character. There are too many people I play the game with that I know their kit on their character more than they know their kit on their own character, and they main that character. Make sure when you pick a character, you go to the goddamn team up, whether you're inside the game, you're on console, you hold up on the D-pad, or before you pick a character, they say, look at the hero info. Look at the character info. Read all their passives. Read their skills. Read every word. Even if you need to go to the hero tab and then the tutorial show you how you supposed to use the character skills and stuff. Look at that little freaking tutorial video they got for every character in the heroes tab. Learn your character. Learn the ins and outs. Watch guide videos online on your main character. You may find some things. You may find out some animation cancels on your character, because mostly every character in the game got an animation cancel. Find some animation cancels. Find out what all your skills can block and who they can juggle and stuff. Study your character. I don't know how much to stress this enough, man. If you're gonna play it for character, make sure you read their kit and why they do what they do. I'm tired of people with this meme about when someone pick a Spider-Man on the team, there's immediately soon they finna lose because y'all Spider-Man people, y'all pick Spider-Man because he's your favorite hero. I get that. I love you guys. Spider-Man my favorite hero too. But if you're gonna use Spider-Man, read his kit so you know how to use Spider-Man. Turn off that auto swing. Turn on hold to swing. Learn how to bunny hop with Spider-Man. Learn how to do his combo cancels. Learn Spider-Man so you good with him. Know how to disengage with Spider-Man. You don't have to always get the kill. Doing damage is enough. Take out their backline. Learn how to use your characters. Study them. Learn what they supposed to be meant for, okay? Study your character weaknesses and strengths. If you got a ranged character, then the best thing you should do is position yourself on high ground so that you can shoot the enemies from a distance, from an angle that they're not paying attention to to get your kills and damage in before they realize you're there. Compared to if you're a melee character, then your best bet is to flank around behind your opponent team without them noticing you and beating up their healers and stuff before they get time to realize you're there and then get out of there. It's not a smart thing to run up on a melee character when you got a ranged character. The melee character gonna win. And it's not smart for a melee character to run up on a ranged character and they see you coming, because the ranged character gonna kill you before you make it there. It's not smart for a melee character to be trying to destroy freaking Moon Knight Onks or Penny's freaking spider bomb thing on the ground if they paying attention to you, because you're just gonna die to Penny mines before you break it, the goddamn Spider-Man thing, and Moon Knight gonna kill you with the Ankh before you even get a chance to blow it up. Leave that to the ranged characters. Hela can take out Penny mines better because she can do it from a distance and take it out quick. So like, know your character strengths and weaknesses. If they got a Luna Snow on the team, you don't want to pop your ult during Luna's ult, because Luna ult gonna survive it. You need to pay attention to these things. You need to study not only your character, but you need to study your opponent team. You need to study every character in the game, so that you know what the character does, so that you know what to do during that moment. If I'm going against a Rock and an Atom on the team, on the enemy team, I know that Atom's going to be the reviving. So I need to pay attention to when he reviving himself and when he reviving the enemy team, and same thing with Rocky Raccoon. He gonna be reviving the enemy team. I need to pay attention if he got any machines up to revive him, because that is important for the enemy team to keep coming back and fighting us, and we can only fight for so long before they finally catch on and kill us. Compared to if I'm fighting Luna Snow them, I need to pay attention about when I use my ult, because they can just counter ult me with their healing ults, and then my ult become neg. They don't do anything. So you need to learn every character in the game, learn about what they do. Same thing with duelists in general. Moon Knight is not strong when his Ankhs are destroyed. But if his Ankh land on the field and no one destroying him, Moon Knight feel like he's just so OP and hard to fight when he's not. Scarlet Witch, same thing. Feel like she's hard to fight, but once you learn her kit that she only can auto aim on you for a certain amount of meters, then as long as you keep your distance, Scarlet Witch not that hard of a character to beat up and kill. And her ult is the same thing. Her ult takes 3 seconds to get off. You can kill her before you get her ult off. These are things you got to learn while you fight with those characters. You need to learn every character in the game so that you know how to fight them when you engage them, but also you know how to counterpick them, and if they strong against your character or not, you know how to approach them. Study the characters in the game. Don't just be playing like a musclehead. Study the game. Learn these people. Educate yourself. Last but not least, but this is the most important tip that will gear you into being better than 90% of the people in the game, in the player base, right? You need to go against the AI in this game. If you're new to this game, I highly recommend fighting the AI in this game. What you want to do is go to the custom modes, whatever. Go to the AI fights. Put the AI on difficulty 1 star. Fight against them when you're using a new character, so you get used to your kit. You get to understand it. They're gonna match you up with real life people, so y'all gonna be puffed up in the AIs at the beginning, right? But put the AIs on level 1. So you get smooth with your character. Once you get used to your character kit and understanding it a little bit, then raise it up to level 2. And now that you know if like, okay, if you like this character or not, because now the computers are putting a little fight in, right? Once you feel like, yeah, you feel comfortable with this character, bump the AI to the max level, which is difficulty 3, and try to beat the AI 3 matches in a row. Do not leave until you do 3 matches in a row. If you're taking 1 L, start over. I promise you this will help you out. Try to beat the computers on the hardest difficulty 3 times in a row on hard difficulty with your character. If you do that, I promise you, you're better than 90% of the player base in this game. Because most people in this game don't play like computers. The computers on harder difficulty literally play as a team. I'm talking, they're not pushing up alone. If their team get wiped, they are waiting for their teammates to spawn back in so they can walk together. I don't know how many people in this game don't do that, and they walk back out and they get killed by themselves and get jumped, and then they complain about where their heals and stuff at, when literally they're not waiting for the team to come back and walk in together as a unit, right? The computers do that. When the computers see y'all using a certain character, the computers will change characters to counterpick you. The computers do that. The computers will spawn camp you on a controlling a point, because they understand how offense and pressure work in this game. The computers will teach you how to play with your character if it's on their team. They will do it. The computers will attack your backlines as a duelist and a vanguard. They will purposely jump your healers so their team can jump you. The computers will purposely save all their ults for overtime and use them all at the same time to guarantee the win. The computers play better than 90% of the players in this game as a team. So if you can beat the computer 3 times in a row on hard difficulty until it feels easy to you, I promise you, when you go on quick play against normal people, you're going to be dog walking them. That's the best tip I can give anyone in this game. I did it for my friends that was new to the game, and now they're better than 90% of people in this game in rank and stuff, at gold rank, and they still climbing, right? Platinum and all that, right? I did it for my new friends played it. My brother that was trying to get into the game because he never played a hero game ever, helped him out better than most people. Do that. Do that ish, okay? And then I guess the last tip I can give is make sure you pay attention to team comp, because certain characters are way strong with a team comp, and if they don't have the team comp, they're just weak. Iron Man's one of them. Iron Man's a good character when he paired up with Hulk. When Hulk not there, he become kind of mid. But when Hulk is there, he's a force to be reckoned with. So make sure you pay attention to what characters your opponent's using, and learn what your character's supposed to do, because other characters play different. For example, Thor is considered a vanguard, but Thor plays like a duelist. He don't play like Doctor Strange, when he add coverage for his team and stuff. He play as, I'm there to rush and dive the enemy team to kill the healers and the duelist, and then I immediately get out of there for my healers to heal me back up after doing said job, right? But then you got someone like Mr. Fantastic, considered a duelist, but that man plays as a vanguard. His job is to stay in the front lines and purposely piss the opponent off by staying alive for a long time and putting in some work. And then when he gets ult, he uses ult to go to the back lines and smash down on the healers and the duelists that's hiding in the back lines to kill them for his team. So you need to learn what is your character best at. When using someone like Moon Knight or Hela, your best thing you can do is positioning. Make sure you get on high ground and shooting from high ground at a weird position that the opponent not paying attention to kill people. Compared to if using someone like Psylocke, your job is to purposely sneak around from like weird angles on the map to get to the back lines of your opponent and immediately snatch and kill the healers, and then immediately run away with your skills like invisibility or dashes to get out of there, and now the opponent can't heal, and now your team can push forward and collapse on them. So make sure you learn your characters and everything. Hopefully the footage I put in the background of me doing some games with these characters so y'all can see them in action. But yeah, hope this video helped you out a lot. I promise you, if you listen to everything I just told you and take it to heart and actually try to learn what I said and implement it, I promise you, you'll be getting better at this game in no time from one game session. And then again, like I said, there's plenty of guys on every character online with tips and tricks on what these characters can do. So if you want to main a character, I'm pretty sure the video online telling you the best combos you can do with that character to make sure you clean up the kill very quick, smooth, and clean before you can be successful in this game. Love you guys, appreciate you guys always, man, and until next time, stay up. If you want to ever see me play this game on console, I do live streams this game. I'll be playing ranked with the boys and stuff. Drop by. I highly appreciate it, the support and stuff, and I can probably give you some tips while I play, because I'm really good at the game, to be honest. I really am good at the game. And until next time, stay up.